Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome back. It's me, Akiic to the head, aka Michael. We are back on Euro Truck Simulator 2, and we are in London on this beautiful day. You can see we just got rested up. I just took a nap, just repaired the vehicle here, and we are good to go. Now, we are in London, as I said, and we are going to try to get a trip somewhere out east. So let's check out the job market. And we're going to have to take a rather long one this time. So if we start in London, don't have a lot of job opportunities, but let's see. We got some potassium we can take to Poland. That'd be a nice long east one, and we haven't been there yet as well. Because what we want to do is we want to set up another garage out this way. As you can see, we've got almost enough now to buy a new garage. Once we take one of these longer ones out east somewhere, then we'll definitely be in a better shape. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to have it somewhere around over here. That way when the new download content comes out for Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, we'll be able to be in a prime position to take advantage of those areas. Bremen would be nice if we could get a job to Bremen and then move on out east. But we'll keep this one in mind. We might take some of that out there. It's a fairly straight shot out to where we need to go. That is 20 tons. We can take 25 tons way down south. I'd rather avoid that one. This is a nasty area down through here road-wise. München, Dusseldorf, Amsterdam, and what do we got over here? We've got Bern. Contaminated material to Grimsby. We could go up there and take the ferry back across, but let's avoid that if we can. Nitrocellulose, way up north. Air conditioners to Frankfurt. We could go back to our home base, but let's avoid that if possible. I don't see anything else on there I'm really interested in, although this right here, that's a long haul. Could go to Dusseldorf and work our way from Dusseldorf out east more, because this is a urgent delivery as well as high value cargo, but this is urgent delivery, ADR class 4, and fragile cargo. This one looks like it's going to be the winner. Let's set it up and let's do it. Now this will be spanned over several episodes, as you know. Press E to key. I don't want to stop the engine. Let's shut the wipers off. Oh, okay. There we go. And let's shut the lights down. We only need trailer lights on. And where we want to go. We're still in London, so let's zoom in a little bit on this. We'll come out this way. Nothing coming from this direction. Let's move on out. So welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are still enjoying the series. I know I am. I'm looking forward to the new download content as well. I'm hoping that will be out this Christmas, or well, before Christmas. I'm not sure if it will or not. Would be nice if it is. Whoa, light change. And we want to make a right here. And it's a beautiful day here in London. Oh, we got a helicopter flying back there. I'd never noticed that before. Nice. Lovely. Be a nice day for a tour above London. Yeah, we got green. Let's do it to it, people. FedEx building across the way over there. We want to go this way. And there's downtown London there in front of us. Now, I myself have never been into London. The closest I've ever been would be Heathrow Airport. Spent quite a bit of time in Heathrow Airport, both when I first came to Germany back in the 90s with the military. Actually, it was 89. It was the very end of 89, December of 89, January of 90, somewhere around there. Or was it 88? It was 88 just before the Berlin Wall come down. There's that helicopter up there again. We want to go in here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I saw you, Minnie. I saw you. And yeah, it was. I only sat on the airplane. Didn't even get out of the airplane. We had a layover in Heathrow, and that's where I stayed. So, okay, so we got. There's a helicopter over there again. I wonder if it's the police looking for something. And the only other time I've ever been to the UK was when I was the incident manager for a rather large company that employed my company for network monitoring and network solutions and stuff. And I got to go over there and meet all the teams in Peterborough and stuff like that. So I flew into Heathrow then, and then went to the west from London and north of London. So I never got to go into London proper. So we are good to go, people. Let's do this. Let's just quickly check what we are hauling here. We are hauling potassium from London to Gdansk. And it should be a very lucrative haul for us. So let's do that. It is. We are 6.5 minutes into this episode, so we should get quite a distance before we have to end it. Whoa, what the heck? Why do you start backing up on me? Make sure everything's clear, and away we go. Now, you have to forgive me if my driving's a little chaotic today, more so than normal. I'm on night shift, and I have literally just woke up about 20 minutes ago. It is noon, so I literally have only had a few hours sleep, and I needed to get this video done. So I may be a little chaotic, a little over the place, maybe a little scattered brain, so I do apologize for that in advance. And I will be going back to sleep after I finish this video, just to get a little more sleep before tonight. So a few more to go, and then I'll be off for 3 days for the weekend. So hang in there with me, and I promise it will get better. Okay, so we are 30K through here. I'm going a little fast, but as long as I don't see no cameras, we should be okay. I don't like that car sitting right there beside me, hauling this potassium. And so what has been going on? As you know, these drives tend to turn into channel updates, life updates, news, and that sort of thing. So let's see what's on the agenda for today. Well, 7 Days to Die, a game that's near and dear to me. One of my favorite games that I've played in quite a while. Still early alpha access. I've been playing since update 1.5, somewhere around there. Right after it came out on Kickstarter and before it came over to Steam. So update 10 dropped a few days ago. That's one of the bigger updates. Update 9 was one of the first big updates that changed drastically the way the game worked. Update 10 was even more enjoyable than any of the other updates combined. I must admit, I really, truly love the way Update 10 has come into the game and made the game much more enjoyable. I mean, it was already enjoyable for me, so much so that we live stream it every weekend. TAF in Exile, Hitman 82, and Trillion Travels. All of us, we do live stream it every weekend, or tend to live stream it every weekend. We didn't get into it this weekend because TAF had some other things that come up, and we were unable to get into it. So I'm coming over. But we do live stream it every weekend, or tend to. But some of the changes that they put into the game, the new gore blocks are now in. Animals, when you hunt them, you only tend to shoot them with a crossbow once. Or I'm sure it's going to be with ammunition as well from guns. I haven't given it a try. But I know with the crossbow, you shoot them once. They do run away for a little bit, and then they drop over dead from bleeding out. Now, same thing happens with the zombies. They now can kill them, and the carcasses will rot there. And if you get too many carcasses in an area, this will spawn spider zombies who will come into the area to investigate what's going on. Well, there's a lot of other things we'll get into that will cause these spider zombies to spawn into the area. Now, if you happen to be in the area and they see you and they let out their screech, you can bet a horde will soon follow. That's their early warning scouts for the hordes now. And let's just pay attention, make sure nothing's coming. Side's clear, we're good to go. So that's one of the things. Another things that will cause them to spawn is if you do too much deforestation in the area, if you're cutting down too many trees, if you're foraging too much, making too many items in the forge, cooking too much items on the campfire, killing lots of zombies, making lots of noise overall. This is all what will raise the heat index of an area. Once the heat index gets to a certain area, this will spawn the spider zombies to come and investigate as well. So again, you have to avoid them or kill them before they let out their screech. Otherwise, death will follow for sure with the hordes. Now, a lot of changes have been made to the doors. The doors are now, you can see at a glance how much damage the door has taken, for the simple fact that pieces fall off of it and you can then start seeing through it. So it's very, very intuitive, very nice. They're 3D doors now, very nicely done. There's also the new hatch. That's right, you can put a trapdoor hatch on a vertical surface. The only thing is you have to have a ladder down first at the top piece, and then the hatch will fit down over the top of that. Also 3D, very nicely done. Looks good, and we got a camera coming up. Let's just slow down a little bit. Set our cruise control for about 83. We should be good to go. And there's the camera right there. Let's hope we don't get popped at 82. We're slightly over. Nope, we're good to go. So there is that. The new health system, or not health system, but wellness system. So you can do certain things, i.e. take antibiotics, take pain pills, certain foods that will increase your wellness. Certain drinks will increase your wellness, which in effect gives you more hit points. We want to get off here, so let's concentrate. As well as dying now decreases your wellness. So if you die and you come back, you got to be very careful, because you become more susceptible to dying even more. So your chance of dying increases greatly due to the fact that you have less hit points, your wellness is less off, and you take more damage. So you have to be careful of that. So if you do die, you don't want to just go right back into the fray to get your stuff. You have to be a little more planful about it, a little more cautious to be able to survive. The zombies do have a tendency to stun you much more often now. It is overall a more difficult game. Very enjoyable. I really love it, and I really want to come over. Red Truck, you going to let me in? Thank you very much. So overall, that aspect has changed, and it increases the enjoyability of it, at least for me. There's some new placeholder storage chests that you can build. They're old supply crates with emblems on them, either food or explosives, ammunition, building materials, etc. So you can at least help identify and separate your materials in the chests. Another nice feature. Now these are only temporary placeholders. They are working on different abilities to identify and separate your goods in storage. This is coming by the Fun Pimps. So don't fret about that. They're only placeholders, but they do look nice. They're big supply crates with the emblems on it, so it does help out a little bit to separate your goodies. Now, another thing's been all reworked and revamped is farming. Farming now, when you hold the ground up, it will raise the ground up like a furrow, and will clear the grass on either side of this furrow, so you can clearly see where your crops will be planted now. In addition to that, grass will no longer grow in those areas ever again. The grass will stay vacant. If you want grass to grow again, then you'll have to just replace it with dirt blocks, and then grass will grow again. In addition to that, walking or running across your crops no longer causes the crops to break and disappear. So you're safe to walk on them now. They no longer need water either. So plants will now grow without water anywhere, and you still need sunlight though. At least that's my understanding. I haven't tested this myself, but I believe you do still need sunlight for the plants to grow. We are almost to the ferry. Let us just... Okay, go. Here we go. Still clear. I want to turn here. Don't you come out. Thank you. And here we go. So that's all been reworked. You can now plant goldenrod. So if you take a goldenrod, there's a camera up. If you take a goldenrod, you put it into your crafting grid. You can then break that down into 4 goldenrod seeds. You can then in turn plant these goldenrod seeds to gain goldenrod. So for now, you can take 1 goldenrod, we'll turn it into 4 new goldenrod. So you can start planting your goldenrod for your goldenrod tea. And how many times can we say goldenrod in one episode? I want over, and it's green. Let's do it. Another thing that's been added now, and reworked and revamped, fire. Fire has now been redone. All the animations and shadows, really, really lovely. Looks nice. And you can set zombies on fire with a torch. That's right, you hit them with the torch a couple times, they will then catch fire. And we want to go to Harwich. This is an 8-hour drive, so we'll get our rest, even though we don't quite need it, but we'll get it nonetheless. So right now it's only the zombies you can catch on fire, but more are coming. Pretty soon you'll be able to set everything on fire. There'll be a lot of things that fire will affect. Now, I don't know if the blunderbuss has made it into update 10, but I know the nail gun has made it in update 10. So the nail gun is there. Now, the nail gun, if you use it for upgrade like your claw hammer or your stone axe, it doesn't require any nails or ammunition. A little strange if you ask me, but there you go. Now, there is a slight bug with it from right now, from what I understand, is it upgrades so fast that sometimes it will glitch out and upgrade even though you don't have the ingredients to upgrade. So there is that, and I'm sure they'll be fixing that fairly soon. If you want to use it as a weapon, however, then you need nails, and nails are quite expensive to take. They take iron and stuff, and it does become quite expensive to make, to use as a weapon, from my understanding. I have not tested it out. I have not found one yet myself, but I am working on it. So there's that. It's really nice like that. So I don't know if the blunderbuss has made it in, but the nail gun has. Some of the other things that they are now in the game. All areas now have 3D clothes, so you can wear bandanas, sunglasses, shirts, jackets, pants, different types of shoes. And on top of that, you can then wear armor over the top of that. So you have your cloth armors, you have your leather armors, metal armors, and so on and so forth. And all these show up as a 3D representation on your ragdoll model. So overall, really nicely done. You can also edit your profile from the very beginning and make your character model any way you choose. They have a ton of sliders on there that you can adjust now, and it really makes it a more personalized character. So all that's coming. I mean, if you haven't seen anything about 7 Days to Die, be sure to check it out on my channel. You'll love the videos, I promise you. There's a lot of stuff going on with it. And make sure to check out the live streams. Every weekend, you head over to Taff and Exile's page, and we want to turn here. I'm not paying attention. Get to talking and forget where I'm going. So let's just quickly make our turn here in Rotterdam, and we want to head on out. So like I said, be sure to check out Taff's Twitch channel for our weekend live streams. Now I believe we're coming up this weekend, which will be, today's the 25th. So this weekend, which is, today's Tuesday. So I believe the 28th and the 29th, I believe that is, Friday and Saturday, we will be live streaming, or we should be live streaming. I haven't verified with Taff yet, but I believe that's the plan. I have to check. So stay tuned to this channel for sure, as you will get an update. Now, whoa, careful. Did we do much damage? Nothing to the truck or trailer, it appears. We just kind of scraped the wall. So there is that. I believe that's enough of talking about 7 Days to Die. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing that. You're here for Euro Truck Simulator 2. So probably tired of hearing that. So what else do we have? I started a new series on the channel, Construction Simulator 2015. 2 episodes have been released, I believe. Or 2 episodes shot. Second episode will be released on Friday, I believe it is. I don't know. All these are bleeding together, so my apologies for that. Be sure to check out my channel. I do have at least 1 episode up. I know 2 episodes are shot and recorded. I just don't know if episode 2 has been released yet. I'm not sure. Not at the time of the shooting of this video. So be sure to check out my channel. And if it's not out, if a second episode's not out, it will be out shortly. Also, the Minecraft Simucraft is still going strong. People are really enjoying that series. I myself have enjoyed that series probably as much as I would say 7 Days to Die series. It's really enjoyable. It's only for solo player, single player only. It's for Minecraft 1.64, and it introduces the Sims and SimCity into Minecraft. You do have Sims that you have to manage, and they do all your work for you. Building, mining, farming, baking, you name it. That's what your Sims do, and that's their whole job is to keep you in mayor. Let's say you're the mayor of the town, and they go by with what you say. They earn money, they fall in love, they fall out of love, they have babies, they form friendships, and it's all done real time in game by the Sims. Very nicely done. It's a good little mod. If you haven't checked it out, please be sure to check it out. Now, since I've started highlighting this mod, quite a few of the others that I'm friends with, YouTube creator wise, have also started their series. Namely the Gray Gamer, Caravera76. They've all started their little Simucraft series as well. So if you can't get enough of the Simucraft from mine, be sure to head over to their channels and catch theirs as well. Everybody does it slightly different, and it's enjoyable entertainment to watch from all aspects. So be sure to check out their channels as well. Well, I guess that's pretty much it on channel update wise. European let me try that again. European Ship Simulator. Of course. Talking and not paying attention. Let's try this once more. European Ship Simulator has dropped the early access for this title. Now, in the early alpha access, you do have 3 ships and 3 ports with 3 missions. You start out either in tugboat, and you have to go out of port, hook up to a tanker, and pull the tanker back into dock. You have a cruise ship ferry where you have to pick up some passengers in the port of Dover and transport them to Calais in France. And then the final mission is you're operating a big tanker from Calais to Dover in a raging thunderstorm with high waves. So these are the current missions and ships and ports in game. Now the 28th, which would be this Friday, I believe, they're planning to introduce another update into the game. And I believe this one will have fishing boats. I believe fishing boats are coming into the game on the 28th. And then the next update after that will introduce a new port as well. Now their plans is to have an update every week or every couple of weeks. So the title is on track for great. I think it has great potential. It looks like it's very nicely done from what I played. You can see an early access of that on my channel as well. I do the tugboat mission, and the water, the ambient sounds, all very nicely done. Even the modeled textures of the ships are greatly done. Check it out. It's a really great title. It's from Excalibur Publishing, who's helped on SCS with Euro Truck Simulator 2 and a slew of other games as well. So be sure to check out that title. If you haven't picked it up, be sure to head over to Excalibur Publishing or on Steam and pick up your copy. A very nice title with full of potential. And what's good about it is they're going to open it up to the modding community, and the community will be able to build their own mods, their own boats and stuff to introduce into the game. Okay, let's pay attention here. Now we do need to start looking for a place to just stop for the night, so we can stop our episode, so we can break this up, because we are nearing, well, we're about 25 minutes into this, so we need to look for a place to pull over here. So let's just get back into this lane, set our cruise control, and keep an eye out for a place to stop, either a gas station or a rest area, something like that that we can pull over in. And speaking of gas, we could use some fuel anyway, so that was probably ideal. That's what we need to look for. Now we are good on sleep. We just got 8 hours rest on the ferry, so we're good to go for quite a while, so we won't need to sleep. And it still says we got 17.5 hours to go till we hit our destination. So just over 1,000 kilometers we got to go. So I guess that's it for the channel updates and game updates. Those are all coming along good. Speaking on the channel itself, I just recently hit 200 subs a week ago, and I want to congratulate everyone for helping me achieve that, and thank you all for sticking with me and helping me grow. I really appreciate all your support. Just last night, over this last weekend I should say, from Friday till today, I actually hit quite a large boost in subscriber growth, probably the largest I've achieved in a while. I was getting anywhere between 5 and 7 subs joining a day, so it was rather a large increase. I believe I'm around 623 subs now. So in a week I went from 200 to 223. Did I say 673? I said it's 223. Sorry. So just in a week alone I jumped up 23 subscribers. Not even a week, just in about 4 days. So appreciate that again. Thank you so much for your support. It really helps me out. I really do enjoy doing these videos for you guys. And if you guys aren't enjoying them, then they're not enjoyable to me. My whole purpose is to make these for your entertainment, your enjoyment. So please mash that like up button as always, and show me what you mean or what you think about these into the comments. The comments are the easiest way for me to know how you're really enjoying the titles, if you are enjoying the videos, etc. Also, be sure to join the Steam group. I do have a Steam group on Steam, so be sure to check that out. All the latest info, all the newest info, as well as the live streaming events, everything can be found in the Steam group. I do update it probably every day at least, with either a screenshot or some kind of update on 7 Days to Die or any of those. So be sure to check that out. And how are we doing? We're still a little ways. I don't see anything coming up for a place to stop. We do need to stop though. We're 28.5 minutes, 29 minutes in. So I need to find we got a park area here. So let's just pull into here and we'll end our episode today. No gas there though, so we can't get fuel. We'll have to get fuel somewhere else in the next episode. But we still good. We still got a half a tank and we'll be able to go quite a distance on that. We probably could go all the way to our destination with that. We do got fuel here. Never mind, we got fuel here. Well, no, fuel's just passed. Okay, I see. Fuel is just passed. That's okay. Where can we stop? You know what? I see where we got to stop. We got to stop right over there. Let's back up. Let's just quickly do a little curb hopping. And we'll pull right into here. Now we're not going to actually stop. Matter of fact, let's just pull right here so easy to get out. So we're not actually going to sleep. We're just stopping for the video. There we go. Nice place. So engine off. Oh, not radio. Engine off. Brake on. There we go. So thank you for joining me. I said engine off. There we go. Look, lovely night. So thank you for joining me once again. This has been Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm Akiic to the head. We are on our way from London to Gdansk, I believe it was called. Let's just quickly take a look. Zoom out, slide over. You can see we're just almost to Onensbruck. So we're almost in central Germany. We're actually northern part of central Germany. And we got quite a ways to go. Here, we're going up here. So, Gdansk. So thank you for joining me again. Mash that like up button. Show me the love. Leave your comments and suggestions below. I do enjoy getting to those. I do enjoy interacting with you all. Be sure to check out the Steam group and join the Steam group if you're not part of that as well. And until next time, we'll see you all later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.